Hello everyone, we are the Team Fix It and we want to share about the three topics that we want to propose. Three capstone topics. The first capstone topic that we as a group agreed on is the data information system for barangays. So we want in this project is to develop a management information system for the barangays because as well as the benefits that comes with it. Because we need to raise the awareness of the system's capabilities and lower human errors and processing time. Our main concern in this management system is to perform an appropriate method in the way it should be so that it would be more efficient and reliable. This system is also designed for the barangay inhabitants profile information and for direct reports. In this charge of ensuring that barangay personnel and residents have an effective and efficient approach, it will allow the barangay and the residents to complete jobs more quickly and minimize for a huge crew. So, statement of the problem. Difficulty in retrieving data in separate barangays because of data errors. Residents are finding it difficult to disclose any paperwork as a result of the epidemic. So right now we have the COVID-19 pandemic, right? So our barangays are somewhat doesn't want the residents to like go to the barangay hall, like they don't want many people to gather at the barangay hall at the same time. So with the help of this system can like we plan this that we you can contact the system, like contact the barangay officials or the admins, the creator of the system to help like to make a reservation that you can visit the barangay hall at a scheduled time. So second is the big risk of the big risk of utilizing the manual, because sometimes if we use the manual, like we manually do things like write the people's information on the piece of paper, for example, or we put it in the book, like in the logbook, the people's information. What if for worst case scenario, the secretary will lose or misplace the manual, or someone will like steal it or like that, then it is much better to put it on a system where it is secured, like in the computer. We gotta save it there. So manual data processing waste time, errorless and automated system. It would be can accomplish everything. It would be a benefit for the barangay officials to save the files safely using the technology system. Yeah, this is also another example. Like when we write it in the piece of paper, like I said earlier, we write it. It's much better if we input it in the computer, so we can just save it in case if we lost something valuable, right? It's much better to save it in the computer. We have soft copy, so we can save it. Yeah. Scopes and limitations. So this system is capable of storing and retrieving data information. The barangay people in barangay want to update or change their personal information by the use of this system. So this we can so the purpose of the system is that we can use it to store the barangay residents' personal information by the use of this system. So that, for example, for example, we there is like a conflict between the residents, like they have an argument. So if that person, if the person like the one who wants to ipabarangay daw ba, for example, ipabarangay, they will just use the contact information of the, the other person if they can contact the other the if the one that submitted a report na ipabarangay ang katong natawa na that person is not contactable dili siya makontakan ng tao na nagpabarangay na niya. So the barangay, so the barangay officials will look onto the system of what their contact number is and contact the person, so that if ever the two of them will have like we can talk this out another. So the limitation of this system is that the residents may only send an email of the barangay officials if they want to update their personal information, except if the user is authorized by the admin or barangay officials. And some barangay residents also, if mag if the residents want to go to the no, if the resident wants to update their personal information, they will just send an email to the barangay officials or admin so that we can update, so that the barangay officials or the admins can update their personal information of the system and replace their old data with a new one. Oh, this is our wireframe. So we'll go on to our second capstone topic. Our second capstone topic is 2D education mathematics games for grade 1 using iPad for FPA. So in this project, we really want to create a educational mathematics game for grade 1 students in Foundation Preparatory Academy. So the kids, especially at a young age, the kids are handed down with technology naman, so they know how to use it at a very young age 4, 5, 6. At that age, at the technology era right now, they easily can get a device. So if kids, I don't know if in the kindergarten stage of in the FPA, I don't think they can use iPad. So I think I made sure that the elementary students in FPA, they can use iPad right now. So what 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 can attract kids? It's games, right? So we came up with these topics because in FPA we don't want the kids to be indulged in games like is in games that are not really like educational. So we wanted this we want this 2D educational mathematics game for grade 1. Like we want to teach them basic math with while embarking on a journey in the world of art. Because in the iPad, it's better to have educational games installed, right? So that our kids will have a good view of education. Our purpose of this study is to aim grade 1 elementary students of Foundation Preparatory Academy. So this study gives students a more understanding on what mathematics is. Our scope, create an educational program which attract kids better than the standard learning pattern. And also kids get attracted to colorful graphics. So we would give like to give out a colorful approach in learning. Our limitations to this is that it's limited to grade 1 students and grade 1 teachers in Foundation Preparatory Academy. We want the teachers to also access the game so that they're we want the teachers to also access the game so that they will evaluate if it is effective, and also they can guide the students to how to use the game. And also this study is limited to iPad users, because in FA we use iPad, right? So, well, we would like the game to be installed in iOS. So these are wireframe. Also, this game is also, we want the game to be related to the lesson plan of the teacher. So it's like we want to like really relate it to the games will relate to the lessons is is the teacher gives to the students. So these are our frame. So our third topic is a smart parking system. So right now, the most conventional technical definition is of a smart parking system is a system that collects and disseminates real-time parking space availability data. This project, we want to implement it on Android and iOS device. This our smart parking system identifies available parking spaces and creates QR codes for vehicles to park in. So our parks our smart parking app aids in organization of parking spaces, enabling vehicles to locate their spots more quickly and saves time proving and it also saves time proving to be an effective parking system. So the statement of the problem, parking is really critical in the city mobility, right? Like we need to park somewhere, right? Park. We need to park somewhere so that we can buy our groceries, our, our needs in life, gadgets, kitchen, anything. We need to park, or we need to park our vehicles. So our very so the issue here is that what what how do we know, like how do we want to park our vehicle in the parking lot? Because examples are, if magsige lang tag ka ng, like in Robinsons, di ba? We use our car. If we don't see a parking space, like magtuyok lang ta sa mall, if di ta makakita parking space. So it's much better, like if we have an app, we can see what available parking spaces are there, so that, oh, like in the app we can see, oh, there's an available parking space here. We can click on this in this parking space, and it will get, like, it will update there that, oh, I can go there. And onto the next one, the next person who uses the app, or the next vehicle behind me, it gets updated there that, oh, okay, someone has used this spot, so we need to look for another spot, like look in the phone and see another spot there. They can click on it and reserve it for them. So our primary goal of this project is just the problem of the scarcity of the parking spaces in the city. And the scope of this project will also be limited to the Foundation University's parking management. We want the as a small space. We want to target the Foundation Preparatory Academy parking lot in the like the basement bit. So our system has its own limitations, such as the driver's inability to choose a specific parking location within the parking facility. The driver's inability to have an immediate parking space. Reservation is prerequisite, and the system may require endless updates and upgrades to fit the sustainability of this project. So this is our wireframe. You can see there that there are cars there that oh first. So I'm sorry. So we can see here this is the screen. So you can see there that there are many available parking space. You can see on this space we see two cars in the bottom right. You see two cars parked beside each other. So that space ain't available. So, isn't available because there are cars. So what we'll do is that we click on this available open car space here. Then we can click on that and we can use it. So we need to go there, and after we park, we need to confirm that we're parking there so that the other people can see that there is an available parking space. So that ends our three topics. Thank you for listening.